TV episode. We are on site today, so we are styling more of a homestead feel home today. Very Joanna Gaines. We are in the middle of, we're actually in a city still. We're 30 minutes from CBD, but we are in bush, and this is more of the acreage feel. We're backing onto a creek. It is a beautiful property, wraparound verandas, extremely cold inside because we are timber and brick. Amazing ventilation for summer, but oh my gosh, it's cold in here during winter. Phenomenal portions in this home. So you can see grandeur of a kitchen, which is very homestead feel. We've got 2 living spaces, a study and a sitting space, as well as an oversized master bedroom and 3 additional bedrooms. We have killer of a driveway. Not sure if the truck's going to get down there today. See how that goes. We might be doing some shuttle runs.
The Foxy 4x4 Club.
But we've also got a deadline. So we've got a tight deadline here. We've got photos at 1 o'clock. The videos at 1 o'clock. Photos are at dusk. We were originally scheduled yesterday for tomorrow to do the install. Video was booked in today, so we've made it work for these owners. We have lots of hands on site, partly because of that driveway, because it was flagged that it may be an issue, and then also so we can make sure we hit that deadline, make sure that everything is perfect for videos at 1 o'clock. I will keep you updated.
Allergic to hard work, mate.
All right, so we're going to run through today how to style a kid's room. So we, in a family home, will often bring in a single bedroom. Now, what does a family home look like? So for us, it needs to have at least 4 bedrooms in it. It needs to have at least 2 living areas, and it needs to be in a family-friendly suburb in Brisbane. So I will be less likely to bring in a single bed if we are in our more prestige suburbs. So Ascot, Clayfield, those inner city suburbs. Yes, families live there, but less about the family life and more about other things in those areas. So we don't focus on it so much in those suburbs. Further out suburbs, I'm talking you get 6 kilometres to 10 kilometres outside of Brisbane. We're a bit further than that today. That's definitely we're going to start bringing in single beds. So we are in a homestead style property. We have acreage and we have a kids playground in the back. So we are very much focused on a kids space. We also have colourful walls. We have a ballet pole. We have decals on the wall. Now, there are 2 options, and we talked through this with at the consult with the client. Do they paint over this, which was their preference, is not to do a full paint. So the colour was going to stay here, but they could have got rid of the wall decals. So working with this colour, it's not really a colour that we're going to go down as far as presenting it for a family. We could go pinks, but ballet pole, family house, Stephanie's room, we're going for a single bedroom. I talk about styling for the property all the time, and bringing in a single bed here is so perfect for the demographic that we're targeting. All right, so elements, obviously we're thinking we're appealing to our smallest of buyers. Now, it's important for mum and dad to remember the properties they walk through every day, and you want the property to stand out for mum and dad. But if you can get the smallest of buyers on board as well, it just makes the whole thing more harmonious. We are here to make it more appealing to as many people as we can. So we're going to include the littlest buyers in that as well. So you will see we bring through cutesy little fluff elements into our installs when we do our single beds. The team love doing the single beds. We bring elements in that they're going to remember, like sloths, like cool rugs, like a teepee, and generally we put different elements in here. So round cushions, brighter colours. This one is dictated by the colours of the wall in here. But we go with more casual fitting. So lamps, everything like that in these spaces are more casual. That is to appeal to that younger audience. Something else that I think is really interesting to note, obviously we've styled this room towards a little girl. And that's dictated by the fixtures in this room. This was Stephanie's room. So Stephanie was a little girl, suits a little girl perfectly. If we walked into our neutral room, we can go down towards styling towards a little girl, styling towards a little boy. You can make a single bedroom more of a kid's teenagers retreat vibe, and that's going with some more refined pieces that we bring in. You don't bring the cutesy elements in when you're looking for more of a teenager guest retreat room. You bring in more of the monochromes, you bring the cool pops of artwork, and it's just resonating with a different level of audience. We will often do single bedrooms in that 5th bedroom in a big Carindale home where the 5th bedroom could be a study. It doesn't have a built-in robe, but the agent would like to get a 5th bed in there because if we get a bed, style it and present it as a guest retreat, it's going to sell for more money. So single beds are a really great way to use up those rooms where we have a dual purpose. And you'll see often We might not use a teepee, we might use a desk and a chair. That's targeted towards more of a primary school age student. There is thought process into the extra pieces we bring in. You can bring a dresser in, we can bring a dresser, more of a chest of drawers in rather than a bedside table if we don't have built-in storage. If we do twin singles, and you'll see us do twin singles often, we love doing twin singles. The room has to be quite big though. You're looking at more of a 4x4, 5x4 room for us to do a twin single in there. And then the bedside table in between those two rooms is, two beds, is quite large because otherwise it's going to look disproportionate against the two beds. Generally we go with matching linen sets, go with matching toys and complementary colours on the beds. Alright, so we have favourite stores to go to. I have go-tos for some of these items. Adairs Kids, absolutely love Adairs Kids. I also love I can't even remember the name of them. There is a range of toys available through Is Albi, which is a wholesale store. Jellycat is the name of them, and they are available also through retail outlets. Their soft toys are so cute, so beautiful, and without fail, every time they're used in a property, we have comments on them. Teepees, we have a range of those there from either Adairs Kids, Mocha and Temple & Webster. Mocha are probably my favourite when it comes to where I get the pieces for kids. As far as bed heads, everything like that, we actually get them custom made. So our bed head range is in-house. However, I would also go through Adairs Kids and Temple & Webster. Incy Interiors is another favourite of mine. However, it really depends on the price point that you're trying to achieve with the pieces that you're going with. Floor rugs, I get those from Unitex. Started with a new range of braided round rugs that are from Vertex. And you'll see those coming through as well. But they are very much our go-to supplies for all those bits and pieces.